My sister and her husband, they ran off before we did, a few years earlier. And my mother came out here to visit her one time, and she was never happy again in Mississippi in the cotton patch. She always threatened my father that she was going to come to California and take the girls. There were 14 of us, basically, and 6 of them were girls. She was going to take the girls and leave him behind if he didn't do something to change our way of living. And that's what she eventually did. If you read my book, you understand how that happened. And she followed my sister out here to California. And of course, my father followed her out here and brought my remaining few brothers with him. So that's how we ended up in California. Otherwise, like I say, I would have ended up I've been to St. Louis, let me tell you. People didn't find a better life necessarily in St. Louis, nor in Chicago.
Man, Charles Wright. Now, Charles Wright, you say you got into the music, you heard it on the radio. When did you decide that you could write songs? You put lyrics down all the time, all these rhymes, all these ideas, and even today or even in the last few years, you still writing songs. How did songwriting happen to you?
Well, you know, the first day I went to high school, I heard a sound behind one of the bungalows. And I followed my ears around there. And when I got behind that bungalow, there was a group back there singing, duo, a group called the Youngsters. It was such an intriguing sound to me. I had to try to become a part of that situation. So I started listening to the groups. There were about 5 groups on that campus. They had records on the radio. So I started listening to the groups, and finally I started my own group with 2 of my cousins and another guy. And Jesse Bellman told me about this man in the neighborhood who owned a studio and a record label. And so I went by his place, told him I had a group, and asked him to grant us an audition. And he said, don't bring them here until you think they're ready. I said, okay. So one night I took my group over there. And my cousin, Amos, sing beautiful, man, had a beautiful voice, automatically. So he sang the first 2 songs. And then I got up to sing the next song. And he said, oh no, oh my God, don't you ever try to sing me. And you're terrible. He said, my God. So I felt so bad, man. So I left there and I went. There's a tunnel that the kids go through, go under to get across the street.